So we found the vlogging camera, amazingly, but it is Vlogmas day 12, thank you. So we're in Harvester getting breakfast. Brett's treating us to brekkie. So yeah, not too bad. I found the vlogging camera, amazingly.
It was on the sofa underneath Christmas decorations.
Yeah, it's a miracle, we found it. So once we've done this, we'll get home, do some editing quickly, and then I've got to go and take something back to Reading. Because basically, I got this like treatment lip balm from LMS, but I've reacted really badly to it, so I'm gonna have to take it back, annoyingly, and then find a new one because my lips are really bad. What do you want to do today, Brett?
Don't know, really. Go with the flow.
Brett's always saying that. He's like, oh, just go with the flow. But yeah, and then I think we said we're going to put the Christmas tree up Thursday. So, and we actually have space. But yeah, it's all good. Hi guys. So I haven't really vlogged at all today, which is really bad. So I thought I'd do a bit of a chat thing. Because just to try and explain kind of really what's been going on. Fudge! So basically, yeah, what's happened today? Well, first of all, went to Reading, sorted out what needed sorting, so got my stuff done in Reading, returned a few bits that needed to be returned, especially the products that I'd reacted to. And then went to Newbury, and basically my car fault came back. Obviously you guys, I said like, you know, it was being temperamental again. Well, it well and truly came back. So I basically decided, that show him up. So I basically decided to drag it the 200 yards to the dealership. So my car is now back in the workshop. They think they have a good idea of what's causing it, but obviously it's, you know, it's just going to take a bit of time to get it fixed. So whilst we're waiting for that, yeah, there's really not much else to do. So I haven't really been able to vlog because I just haven't been in the mood. Because when I got to Mercedes, like Mercedes, literally they couldn't be more helpful if they tried. Like, they're so helpful. Motability, on the other hand, are just the most useless idiots ever. Like, basically, I get to the garage and you know, I said, right, because of the work that's been done on the car, we can't, and the fact that, you know, the faults come back, we can't just fault clear the code. We can't just clear the code and, you know, we have to take it back in. And they were like, we don't want to do that until we know you've got a hire car, because we don't want to have you stranded. You know, which is fair enough. So they've sorted it all out. Sorted the hire car out, supposedly. And this is after Motability. I phoned up Motability and told them the situation. They basically said to us, oh, you need to get Mercedes to do it through the system and let us know that it needs doing. But basically doing a hire car that way could take up to a week. And it was literally their way of saying to Mercedes, and this is what it felt like to me in the dealership. It felt like saying, you've got it to Mercedes, it's Mercedes' problem, not ours, because you haven't phoned RAC. So Mercedes decided to phone Mercedes Assist, because by doing that my car would then be tagged as a breakdown, would then get priority, they'd then be able to get me a hire car through them. So got that supposedly sorted, to the point that whilst I was still in the dealership, the hire car company phoned me up. They turned around and said to me, yep, we're looking for a car for you. We are doing everything we can to get you a car as soon as possible, you know, while your car's in the garage. And I'm thinking, great, this is brilliant. You know, I can have a hire car like tomorrow or Thursday. You know, I'll be back on the road. Simple as that. Okay, you know, it'll be in a hire car, not mine, but that's okay. I can deal with that. And then my amazing friends, thank you, you know who that you are, picked me up to take me back home. And on the way back home, your car phoned me up, the Mercedes. You know, all well and good, turn around and tell me they can get me a car for 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Brilliant! And then turn around and say to me, can we just confirm you're over the age of 21? Now, the dealership had already told them that I'm 20, and had confirmed that it was still okay, despite the fact I was under 21, it's still okay, we can still get the hire car. And then the problem started. And they were just like, nope, you need to go through Motability. I'm like, right, okay, I've already spoken to them today, and they basically couldn't have been more bloody useless. And basically, they phoned them for me, got through to them, the IRC guys. The IRC guys said because it hadn't been through IRC, I have to go to the actual Motability leasing company, went through them. They've then phoned IRC up, tried to get a request put through. So, what really could have been done in half an hour at 4 o'clock this afternoon, actually in all has taken 6 hours, and now Mercedes are trying to get hold of me again about the hire car. So, I will have to phone them up tomorrow morning and see what they want, because right now it's too late to phone them up, because to top the evening off, and to, you know, just as things can get any worse, Brett basically started worrying us a bit because he had a seizure, and basically afterwards wasn't able to like swallow food properly. Was, you know, yeah, it wasn't great, and so we phoned 111 just looking for advice. We phoned 111 looking for advice, and they decided to send an ambulance out because they thought he was having a stroke. I am pretty sure I know the difference between a stroke and a seizure, but anyhow, they've checked him all over, he's fine. They've said obviously if he has another seizure during the night, then, you know, he'll have to go into hospital to be checked over, but yeah, he's laying next to me in bed now. So we're going to get off to sleep. I'm really sorry that I didn't actually vlog anything today. I've just been talking. I would have done, but I would have vlogged earlier in Uber, but I was so fuming with Motability. I would have broken into a rant, and it wouldn't have been fair on the other customers that were in the dealership at the time. But like I say, you know, Mercedes literally, especially the guys at Newbury, they just go the extra mile. They always go the extra mile every time I'm there, and I'm so grateful for it. But Motability literally, like, sort it out. Don't pass the buck to the dealerships. Just, I mean, at the end of the day, if you're 200 yards away from your dealership, your car, and you know you can limp your car there, you're not going to wait 4 or 5 hours or possibly to the next morning, as RAC literally, like, a few weeks ago when it kicked off, like, RAC were like, can you wait until the next morning? This is at, like, 4:30 on a Friday. And they're like, can you wait until tomorrow morning, until like 10 o'clock tomorrow morning? And I was like, are you actually having a laugh? But yeah, so it's not the best. But no, yeah, Mercedes, they're amazing. They're brilliant. They're trying to make the best out of a really bad situation, bless them. And yeah, so hopefully tomorrow's vlog will be a bit more happy. But yeah, hope you have a good evening, day, wherever you are. Yeah, see you later.